Now, European stocks have three reasons to fall out of the Federal Reserve meeting on Wednesday evening. Now, if you look at the latest inflation data out of the US, you can see here on 13th September, US inflation data showed a surprise beat with the headline coming in at 8.3, above the 8.1% forecast in line with the high expectation. The core reading came in at 6.3, above the 6.1% forecast and in line with the high reading. The month-on-month data came in at 0.1%, and the core inflation for the month-on-month 0.6%, in line with the high reading and above the expectation. So this strong inflationary pressure is going to increase expectations for the Federal Reserve to be more aggressive on Wednesday. Sterling markets now see a 100% chance of a 75 basis point rate hike, and even 80% chance of a 100 basis point hike. So inflation pressure should keep the Fed potentially at least expected to maintain a very aggressive rate hiking stance. Secondly, more and more analysts anticipate Europe heading into a recession as the Russia-Ukraine crisis saps economic activity, alongside high energy prices and soaring inflation, which have been weighing on the Eurozone. And you can see here, out of that high inflationary data, that stocks were selling off sharply, with the Nasdaq falling nearly 6%, the Dow falling nearly 4%, and S&P 500 falling nearly 4.5%. So the other thing to note is there is a universally weak time for stocks, which generally pick up around the end of October. You can see from a seasonal perspective that the Euro stocks has a very weak period at this time. And also, if you just take a look at the DAX, you can see that the German DAX has a very weak period as well. So for these reasons, combined with the seasonals, it doesn't make sense to buy European stocks ahead of the Fed's meeting. There may, however, be compelling reasons to sell them, major trade risks. Major risk here, of course, is that the Fed states concerns about slowing US growth, and they show a slower path of interest rate hikes. This could obviously boost global stock prices and would be a key risk to this outlook. Remember, don't just trade it, season exit.